What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Artie Lange Show. And with us now is a very talented actress. Well, I don't know if you call yourself a specifically comedic actress. You could probably do it all. But
I do it all.
You do it all. Jodi Long. What's up, Jodi?
Oh, I'm so happy to be here. I mean, you're in my hood.
Oh, is this where you grew up?
Well, yeah, I grew
You
up
live
in New York
here?
City. I live just, I don't know.
Now, did you grow
8
up in
blocks
this
from here.
in this area? Did you grow up?
No, I grew up. I was from the Upper West Side. Then
Oh.
we moved to Queens.
Fancy schmancy.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Very fancy schmancy. But then I moved down to Tribeca.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Years ago. So.
Okay, great. And well, your current gig now, it's got to be a fun gig on TBS.
Oh my God, the
You're on
best
Sullivan
gig.
and Son with Steve Byrne, funny comic,
Yes, Steve Byrne, Roy Wood Jr.,
Right.
Ahmed,
and Dan Lauria.
Dan Lauria.
Really great actor.
Yes,
Now you play.
absolutely.
Now Steve Byrne is a guy. I don't know if I've met Steve face to face.
Oh, you haven't? Wait, you're a comedian?
I know we were all supposed to know each other, but no, I don't know if I ever met Steve. I do like his work quite a bit. I don't think I know him, but first of all, you play his mom. You look like you could be his sister. I mean,
Well, thank you very
that
much.
is. I mean, I was
Dad's-
surprised to read that.
That's acting.
It is. Now, what kind of mom do you play?
Oh my God, the tiger mom from hell.
Yeah.
No, really, and it's actually
Well, therein lies the comedy.
exactly.
Right.
But it's actually based on Steve's real mom.
Right, because is Steve from Pittsburgh?
Steve, I don't know if he was born there, but he lived there for a long time.
He's like he's a Midwestern Korean guy.
Irish, Korean.
Irish and Korean, right?
Yes.
He's got a multi racial.
His dad's Irish,
Right,
mom's Korean.
and that's always been some part of his act, I think.
Exactly.
Right, and so that's what the show is about.
Right.
Sullivan and Son.
Right.
And Dan plays the father. It's actually very funny.
Oh well, thank you.
Yeah, it's a great concept. And Dan Lauria plays your husband.
Exactly.
Now that must be great.
It's great. I love Dan, and he gives it a good gravitas, and he's funny as well. But everyone, he's the Wonder Years dad, and
Yeah, exactly.
everyone looks to him and goes,
He's got
"Oh."
the face, the Wonder Years face. Now, can you explain, because we're Neanderthals, what is gravitas? Because I hear actors say that all the time.
You're a Neanderthal. You
That's
don't
what
look
I would
like
like
that.
to. I would like to think that.
Wait.
Gravitas.
Gravitas, not weight.
Yeah,
a
purpose.
little
like
bit.
Well, no, okay, well, yeah.
Artie, you have
mean,
gravitas.
You mean weight. You mean physical weight.
he gives it, validity and purpose and weight and
Okay,
importance.
whatever.
Yeah.
Is that true what he's saying, or is he making that up?
Yeah, I would say gravitas gives it the weight, just a little
Some reality.
It's more than reality. It's depth.
It's depth.
Depth.
Now,
Depth.
our
There you
gravitas
go.
guy is Mike Borchetti. Mike, have you met Mike?
No, where is he?
Hi,
does
Jodi. Very
that.
nice to meet you.
Oh,
Like,
there. Oh, hi.
say Dorothy, like Dorothy from The Wizard of Oz.
I'm very New York, Jodi. Dorothy.
See, that's our gravitas, Dorothy.
Dotty.
Dorothy.
Listen, I used to talk like that too.
Yeah, like I said, you could turn that on and off. Can you turn the
Absolutely.
accent on and talk?
Oh yeah, well, dog, coffee.
Yeah.
Didn't go to the store.
But you're in L.A. quite a bit.
I am because
We
I
shoot
work
the
there.
show in L.A.
Exactly.
Now, so you keep a place here. Do you rent out there or own? Where do you own?
Yeah.
Where do you rent?
I rent there and
Yeah.
and
And you own here.
yeah.
Okay.
Well,
that's
no, I
nice.
don't own here actually.
You rent
One
here
of those
too?
lucky, lucky
Rent?
New Yorkers.
Oh, no kidding. Really?
Anyway.
Oh, good for you.
Yeah.
Well, and you now are you married in real life?
No.
No, you're just enjoying yourself.
Absolutely. Exactly.
You chose to have fun. What now? Are you on? Because I did a sitcom in New York for
Which one?
I did a show called Norm with Norm Macdonald. This is
Okay.
years ago.
Okay.
It was on ABC. Norm and I played half brothers, and Laurie Metcalf was in it. It was amazing. A bunch of fun people. It was an ABC.
right, now I remember that.
ABC sitcom, Channel 7. And we did that for 2 full years, which was great. I would say like some shows I'd have like one joke and I'd get $35,000 at the end of the week. It was great. And but before that, I was on Mad TV. I did sketch comedy, and that was a lot of work. We had no
Script.
hiatus week.
Oh.
And we did all scripted sketches, but there were no real hiatus week because on the hiatus weeks from a live show, we'd shoot on location, like movie or film parodies and commercial parodies. But when I got to the sitcom, we'd do the 3 weeks on, a week off.
Yes, the
And I
best
did that
schedule.
thing where I kept a place here as well. And I would have 3 weeks in L.A., and then for a week, I'd try to either go on the road as a stand-up or get out of L.A., because I thought it was important for my head a little bit. Do you find that as a New Yorker, you like to get out of L.A.?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Honestly, I like to come here and see real people.
Right, because you're in a play every week if you think about it, and you're doing fiction and.
No, it's more the people in LA.
Right.
I mean, I hate to really knock them,
At
but
the coffee shop.
yeah, I
Right.
mean, everybody looks fabulous. Their abs are great. Here you get a little reality. They don't care that they're losing
Let me
their
help you
hair.
out. Let me help you out. You ready?
Yeah. Oh, thank you. Okay, that's more information than I needed, Artie.
We are not in L.A. Guess what? I tell you what, you're not in L.A. I tell you, my back is killing me.
And that's why I come here.
Yeah.
That's why I came here tonight.
Hey, does this look bald to you? My back is killing me. No, you don't get that. At the Starbucks on the corner of, haha and hoo-hoo. No, but I get what you're saying is my point. And I think that's important, don't you think, for
Absolutely.
your work, too? Do you write? Or you're not?
I do write, yes,
yeah.
absolutely.
Do you what kind of stuff do you write?
I'm working on a show right now called Surfing DNA. It's a one-woman show.
Awesome.
Yes, it's actually going to, I'm remounting it. I did it about 6 years ago in Los Angeles. And
I'm currently getting my girlfriend to remount me. It happens once. After Hurricane Sandy, she's squeamish. She's squeamish. So we're trying to get her to remount. It's been 11 months. No, so that's good. So you did the play here?
No, I did it in Los Angeles.
Now,
and
what is that from surfing? Like, what kind of, what does that mean? You
surfing a wave?
But you're into that, even though you're from New York. That's part of your.
I went to the Jersey Shore
Oh,
for years.
and that's how you learned to surf?
Summer, and I learned how to body surf.
So did I.
There.
Where did you go?
Bradley Beach.
Oh, about exit 100, 108 there.
Huge Asian American community
Oh,
there.
is it true? Is that true?
Absolutely.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Asian, Italian.
Right.
Well, at least when I was growing up. And Jewish. That was
Okay.
the
And
three
you
blocks
body
of
surf.
people.
You body
I
surf.
body surf.
Okay, and is that what that's about? Surfing
It's partly, it's about all the different nationalities in my blood.
That's good.
It's DNA, right? But it's also about the imprinting. So it's the imprinting of our DNA, of our cultural upbringing. My parents were vaudevillians, and it's also about...
Were they really?
Yeah.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah.
So they were show business people, but that type of show, like the old school vaudeville.
Vaudeville, they did Ed Sullivan, they played the Palace.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah, so it's about this kind of showbiz, through line.
Again, you look so young. How old were they? Vaudeville.
How old were they?
I was doing
Older-
vaudeville.
This was
It's
like
quite
the
a long-
40s and 50s.
Yeah, exactly.
Before then, even 30s, I think.
Well, no,
vaudeville.
they weren't. They weren't doing it in the 30s. They were at the end of it, so it was like the 40s and into the 50s.
Now, did they have a husband-wife act?
Absolutely, it was
They
called
did?
Larry and Trudy Leong,
Wow.
and it was sort of like a musical Stiller and Meara.
No kidding.
They did the jokes, and my dad
It was
did
fun.
impressions.
Musical comedy.
Musical comedy, and
Right.
he danced. He tap danced. He was a tap dancer.
No kidding.
Yeah,
That's great.
And sang. He
What
was
an
a great
interesting
singer.
life. Now, were you on the road with them quite a bit?
Absolutely, I grew up in a trunk, and that's partly what the show is about.
Wow.
And it's also about like the emotional imprinting that we have.
Really?
So it's just interesting, and part of it was that I learned to surf when I was in Bradley Beach.
Wow.
And it's about surfing all those different parts of yourself and where that leads you.
Real. I grew up in a trunk as well. My father was a small-time criminal, and we were trying to get past police checks. It was a different experience. But so how many brothers and sisters did you have?
Well, I was the only child.
Oh, wow. So that's like, in a vaudeville family, were you like...
Pushed out.
Yeah,
Pushed out.
literally.
Entertain them.
Now, and they would make you part of the act?
No, I wasn't part of the act, but my dad...
Because I think that was slavery on some level.
Yes, it was child labor. I did my first Broadway show when I was 7.
Wow.
And that was directed by Sidney Lumet and
You're
Tom...
kidding me.
No.
Sidney Lumet, was he a family friend or something?
No.
You
I
auditioned for it.
auditioned. I
don't want
the
to be some surprise. Like, wait, you were talented? But you know how good you got to be? Sidney Lumet, there's the ultimate New York
Listen,
eye.
I had the best coach, my father.
You
He was
knew.
like, you're going to do this, you're going to sing this song, and you're going to do the twist in the middle
I
of it.
apologize for my co-host. You probably don't even know who Sidney Lumet is, do you?
No.
You don't know it.
No, I don't.
You ever hear of a little movie
But
called
I'm looking
Network?
at the picture of what's that?
You ever hear of a movie called Network?
Yeah. Yeah.
Sidney Lumet.
Serpico.
Ever hear of Dog Day
Oh,
Afternoon?
Serpico.
Dog Day
Jeez.
Afternoon?
No, I don't know that one.
You never saw Dog Day Afternoon?
Oh, my God.
didn't.
Don't you want to smack him?
Sorry.
Don't you want to
Yeah.
smack him?
I saw Serpico.
Yeah,
I mean,
but
that's
Dog Day, you never saw
gritty.
Dog Day Afternoon?
No, I have no idea what that. Who was in that? I have no
Oh, look at that
idea.
guy. What's his name? Al Pacino, I think.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh well.
And he was
Yeah,
married
missed
to
that.
Lena Horne's daughter.
That's
Really?
right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Wow.
And he did the Anderson tapes. He did the first 12 Angry Men in the '60s with Sidney Lumet.
That's right.
Do you remember? Do you remember 12 Angry Men?
No.
Do you know what that's about?
No.
Oh my God!
my
I'm so-
12 men who were.
12
Oh, you
Angry Men.
have.
What could it be
wait till
about?
Wait till Dan Lauria comes on
Yeah,
this
I
show.
know. Well,
Because
let's test him. What could it? Use your creative mind. What could 12 Angry Men be about?
Yeah, well, that's what I said. 12 men who were upset.
Okay, where could that be? What's that a setting for? It gives away what it's about. The title.
A political scandal.
Not even close. Where might 12
Camelot?
Where might in the
Camelot.
in the late 50s? Where
Yeah.
might 12 angry men get together in the late 50s? Who don't know each other?
Yeah. I don't know, the McCarthy hearings?
You're getting closer. What do they have at the hearings?
Okay. 12 angry men. It's a court case. Yeah.
And what do they have at court cases
What do they have?
that make up 12 men?
The jury.
There you go. That's what it's about.
But why were they angry? Because they didn't want to
Well, you gotta
have to leave.
watch the effing movie.
Yeah, I don't know.
You're gonna
It
love it.
just doesn't
Henry
seem-
Fonda,
Oh, yeah.
a
Well,
young Henry Fonda, well, younger.
it's a
and,
really hot courtroom.
it is a hot
There was no
courtroom.
air conditioning in those
Lee J.
days.
Cobb, Jack Warden. Yeah, great stuff. You should check it out. I think you'd actually love it.
really?
You would love it. Yeah,
Because
you'd
you
love
told me that I would love Hannah and her sisters.
I didn't say that.
Yeah, you said I should watch a Woody Allen movie.
No,
and
but I
went
didn't
and
think
watched
you'd
Hannah and Her
love. I didn't
Sisters.
think you'd love. I didn't say that. You said you hated it before we even brought it up.
No, well, I tried to watch it because you said I should check out Woody
But
Allen.
I don't think you gave it enough of a chance.
I really didn't.
Don't you
You're
think
right.
you'd like 12 Angry Men?
Yeah.
Yeah, you would.
It's
All
a
right.
great.
Well,
But no,
Netflix.
sir, I'm
here
trying
I
to
come.
explain. I'm trying to explain how incredible it is that she was noticed by Sidney Lumet at that age to do a play,
At
and he directed a
7.
play.
No, it was a musical.
A
He even
musical.
did a musical
That's
in those
great.
days.
That's great.
Yeah.
So now so you're officially in show business at that point.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like it or not. Yeah,
And
absolutely.
and then what'd you do right after that?
I actually did a road tour of Flower Drum Song, believe it or not, with
Wow,
my
so you're
dad.
real into it. Yeah.
Well, and then my mother was like, "That's it. She's got to go to school. None of this, running around.
No more acting.
No more."
Right, right. And then so you took a break.
Took a long break until I went to. Oh, this is so boring. Performing Arts High
No,
School.
I mean I think it's fascinating.
Performing Arts High School here in New York
And
City.
did you go to not Juilliard, but the high school before? On
didn't-
46th Street, you go?
On 46th Street. Yeah.
There's an AA
That's
meeting.
how old
go,
I
There's
am.
an AA meeting. I go to right across the street. I swear to God, right across the street from the high school.
Is it in the
beforehand.
church
Is
there?
in the church?
Oh,
yeah.
my God.
That's where I go.
Oh, I know that
go
church
there.
well.
You want to come to the AA meeting?
I know that church well too.
I don't.
Do you know that church?
I walk by the church every night.
Oh, that's right. You live there.
Yeah.
That's one of my many AA meetings I go to. Yeah.
Huh.
I used to light candles in that
I know
church.
that school
Did you?
too.
From I used to cross the street and light
Light one
candles.
for me.
Okay.
Light one for me. It's on the 4th floor of that church. We have it's a fantastic. You know why it's a great meeting? Because there's a lot of people in the industry. A lot
Yeah,
of
yeah,
a lot
I
of
would
people who
think so.
work lighting, union guys who work Broadway shows,
Right, right.
and actors, actresses, writers. They all go to this, and it's a great meeting. The people who speak there are fascinating, fascinating. So if you ever get a drinking problem, I'm not hoping that
Yeah.
you go there.
No, I don't have a drinking problem.
You don't want to do that.
One of my best friends teaches at that. At
At
that
Performing
school.
Arts?
Yeah.
Oh, so now it's behind
Teaches
Lincoln
acting.
Center.
It's the one. Well, now there's one on 47th that is a performing.
You mean the
arts
one
high
about
school.
fame? That's not on
Yeah.
46th Street anymore.
No.
It's behind Lincoln.
It's behind Lincoln Center.
Now,
yeah.
what did you study there? Music or acting? Everything.
Drama, yeah, acting.
Drama.
Yeah.
And now, when you get out, what is your first big break from that?
Well, I got out and I went to Purchase College, which was like Juilliard.
Upstate New York.
Upstate, yeah.
Right.
And I got out, and my first big break about a year after I got out was Loose Ends on Broadway with Kevin Kline.
Oh,
I mean,
wow.
it didn't start on Broadway. It started at the Arena Stage
With Kevin Kline.
with Kevin Kline.
I
Yeah.
saw Kevin Kline in Pirates of Penzance.
Yeah, he was
You
fabulous.
saw him
in
in the
that.
theater, huh?
Yeah,
Pretty
1983.
intense. How intense was it working with him in a play?
You know, I tell people all the time it was the best education because I was just out of school, right?
Yeah.
And Kevin had already won a Tony Award, blah, blah, blah.
For Pirates of Penzance, probably.
No, it was for On the 20th Century.
Oh, okay.
And we're really going back.
Best
but,
actor.
and, we would come off after the first act, and he would just always talk to me, well, I think if we, didn't take a pause there, we'd get a laugh. So I really learned so much of my comedy from Kevin.
Wow. Oh, good. He's a real funny guy.
Oh, very funny.
Real funny guy.
Great
so,
actor.
and so now, what would you consider yourself? What would you consider your strong suit? Is it drama or comedy when you perform?
Well, I was always thought of myself as a dramatic actress because
Right.
I went to school to be a Shakespearean actress. I'm a classical actor, so I can do anything.
But there's a lot of comedy in Shakespeare.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But it really wasn't until I got into the performing world, I mean, the paying world,
Yeah.
that they started giving me all this comedy.
There's
stuff.
money in comedy.
There's money in comedy.
Especially
and
sitcoms.
you know what? It's really a lot more fun than doing Medea every night.
I'm sure. No, especially sitcom money because, you get on one of those and
Oh,
say,
yeah.
hey, you guys, what, you just finished your second year?
Second season, and we're
TBS?
waiting for our third.
I
and-
bet they pick you up. I bet they pick you up, right?
You
What are the
know,
mumbles?
I don't believe it until I'm on the set.
Well, it's August. If it's a regular season, you're going to be getting it soon.
No, we're the summer season for
Oh,
TBS.
you are?
Yeah.
How
yeah.
many episodes do you do?
Oh, God, 10. I know. It's
Listen,
better than 9.
it's better than starving.
No, exactly. But we have the best executive producers: Rob Long from Cheers,
Oh, yeah.
and Vince Vaughn. So
And Vince, is Vince Vaughn hands-on with the whole thing?
very hands-on.
Is he?
Yeah, absolutely. He's there. He's usually there for most of the table reads. Sometimes he's out, promoting a movie or something.
Partying.
Yeah, partying, exactly. He doesn't party anymore. He just had a kid.
Okay, whatever. I hear the rumblings. No, I'm kidding. No, I actually worked with him on Old School. I met him briefly, and a very nice guy.
Very nice.
Very nice guy. Can you stick around?
Sure.
Do we have to do a draft, Kings here? No. Go right to break. Okay, we're gonna take a break, and we'll come back with more of Jodi Lange right after these words.